So here we are, it's May 2nd, and this is a protest at the Minnesota State Capitol called Operation Gridlock MN. And they had a protest outside the governor's mansion on April 17th. No masks, no social distancing, more American flags than you can shake a pole at. And the About section of their Facebook page says that expect traffic jams. Now, within one block of the state capitol, which is about to pop into view, is Bethesda Hospital. Here's staff members who are who are kind of understandably angry about all of this. And 3 other hospitals within 2 blocks. That's what they're gridlocking. At the last protest outside the Governor Walz's residence on Summer Avenue, there was Nazi insignia, COVID-19 is a hoax signs, you name it. So it's kind of a mess of, well, the Ku Klux Klan, we've been calling them. They're all excited right now because they managed to get Sven Sondgaard, a weatherman from Care 11, fired for reposting a post by a rabbi and criticizing these protests. And the comments on the group that organized it, which was called Reopen MN, you know, it's like, bye fag, see you later homo. I mean, just super disgusting. So here's the start of it all. This is the street we live on, by the way. We're like 2 blocks that way, 3 blocks that way. Bunch of medical workers. Oh yeah, here we go. Scamdemic. It's not real. Pandemic. Not every death is a COVID death. On that side of that car. No science for masks. Just waiting here for the lights to change. It's 74 degrees there right now. Kind of a nice day to be out. Thanks. Dude's got a nice rig. I need a steady cam for this iPhone. I haven't been doing live streaming or anything for a very long time. From where I'm standing, I can see literally 3 "Don't Tread on Me" flags, 4. There's a helicopter in the sky. The last time there was a helicopter, I think it was a Care 11 helicopter at the governor's mansion protest. It wasn't a cop one. Someone is, thanks Ali, recording the scanner audio. Now should we cross here and hit the, oh, maybe just keep walking for now, I guess. Data not models says it's time to get back to work. Models are things made from data, guys. Dictator. Oh, there we go. Me after quarantine, that sign says. There was this obviously bogus sign at the last protest which said healthcare workers against shutdown or closure or whatever, and healthcare was spelt wrong, so kind of doubting it wasn't an actual medical professional who wrote that one up. Over 60 and unafraid, says that one. This protest was organized by the Dorr family, who've been organizing a whole bunch of ones across the US in the last several weeks. The Minnesotan Republican Party has an actual website warning that they're scammers. Even the Republicans aren't down. Give me liberty or give me death. Well, that may work out for you. Anyone who says these aren't Trump rallies, the last protest outside Walls' residence on Summit Avenue, they brought out these giant Trump Pence 2020 banners, and the whole crowd just exploded with cheering and stuff. So that sign says moving sale governor's mansion. Arrest Fauci. Arrest Gates. Oh, it's QAnon stuff. Great. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Let my people go. Good Bible reference to the wonder if they know Moses was Jewish. I'm hoping you can hear the audio here, it's really loud. This is downtown St. Paul. 8,200 people live in downtown and Lower Town. It's just a block away, a couple of blocks beneath the state capitol. Yeah. So on our street, just is the back of beside a hospital where we saw the health workers earlier. And straight ahead of me, that's Regions Hospital. And there's a couple more just over there. I think St. Joseph's, the Dock Hospital. So there's like 4 hospitals within 2 blocks of this cluster. Can you tell me why you're here today?
What?
Can you tell me why you're here today?
Well, all the nurses are at all the other hospitals around here, Bethesda, St. Joe's, Regions, and I am here because I wanted to see this for myself and realize people just are totally lost. They're not believing in science. They just want to get their hair cut.
Yeah.
And they're the first ones who are going to want to have an ICU bed in my hospital when they're sick.
And
so that's why I'm here.
Are you from Regions or Bethesda?
I'm from University of Minnesota.
Oh, okay, cool. We live just next to Bethesda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
We've been calling these guys the Flu Klux Klan.
I know. They are. They really are.
It's unbelievable.
I just saw somebody with an assault rifle out the window.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't think you could carry legally in.
You can't. You can't. You can have a permit to carry, but you can't flash it in public. We're not an open carry state that I know of. I'll have to check on that.
Yeah, no, we're not. I think you can only get a permit to conceal carry.
Right.
But there's even some sort of licensing for that.
Just, showing off.
Yeah. Well, thanks, folks. We really appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you, too.
So she's a nurse from the University of Minnesota Hospital. Pretty much explained why I thought they were all out here. They just needed to see it for themselves. She's saying she feels they're lost, which is kind of... Yeah, that statistic is absolutely not true. I've seen like several versions of that ranging from 97% to this. Don't tread on me, don't cough on me. Well, this is about to die, this phone. I stupidly forgot to charge it. I've been out of the live streaming game for a bit too long. But I have a still camera which I want to drag out next. It's the beauty of independent journalism, is you can say things to people that yeah, we call them the Flu Klux Klan.
Typhoid militia.
The typhoid militia, says Beth. That's my partner here. She's come out to... She was employed in the service industry in Lower Town by the Buttered Tin, and just out of Lower Town by Sweet Hollow. And of course both those are closed for normal business right now. Maybe we could try to do this. Both of those are closed for normal business right now. And so she's out of work. And even though I freelance and work from home normally, this is very different. I read this amazing article the other day about where someone pointed out that all the news right now is toxic and stressful, and it is exhausting. So even though I'm technically doing what I always do, it feels very different. And believe me, I want this open as much as the next person, but safely. And in 1918, when the flu pandemic hit the world, killing 500 million people, St. Paul, Minnesota was 3 weeks later than Minneapolis in closing their doors, and they saw twice as many deaths, and the economy took a far greater hit than Minneapolis, which shut its public gatherings down as quickly as possible. That's the difference in 3 weeks, man. So we'll just take one last look at what's going on here, and then I'm going to fire up the still camera, capture some of these signs. It's really quick, beggars belief. Yeah, I'm about to ditch. Are you going to take video? You shoot sideways, right? This is Jess, a friend from Lower Town, St. Paul. Known her for years. She's come down to see the shit show for herself. And thankfully her battery's working. Beth also has a fancy new iPhone 11. So we'll be good for video. I'll hook them all together later. I'll get some stuff from them. But yeah, there's a bunch of healthcare workers. We'll try and interview some of them on the way home. Alright. This will be posted on YouTube and also probably Lowtown Live. Lowtown Info and Lowtown Live Twitter feeds. And on Lowtown Info, the community news magazine for the artist neighborhood in St. Paul, Minnesota.